I've had several different types of mats throughout my yoga journey, and with the old kind, it was primarily I didn't feel like I could get them clean. Like they would feel dirty and it was hard to clean them. In a hot yoga class, if that's what I had chosen to do, they were very slippery, so you had to have a secondary mat on top of it to keep from slipping. Some of the later, more eco mats I had owned tend to dry out really quickly, and then they are again slippery or dried out and cracky and don't feel like you can use them much anymore. So those are my two biggest concerns with previous mats. Yeah, I guess I had never thought about using cork on a mat before. That was the only hesitation, is what's that going to be like? I have cork floors in my home. I have cork blocks, so I've used cork before, but never in a mat before. And I guess there wasn't a hesitation there. It was just a curiosity. I was really pleasantly surprised with it. The mat is very heavy at first, so I thought, I wonder what this is going to be like. But several things I've noticed that I really love about it. One, the cork is, because it comes from a tree and it's wood, it's antimicrobial, so I don't feel like it never feels dirty. In the studio I teach at and I practice at, they offer them to the students and they never have that kind of smell that other mats do at studios. And I think it's because of the cork tops to them. Especially as I get older and practicing on hard floors, the thickness of the mat is really nice. It doesn't feel slippery or unstable. It's very flat, but there's a density to it that makes it very comfortable to practice on, and cork in general is warming. So it feels warm and comfortable without sacrificing stability and balance. So that's been really nice. Again, the cleanliness factor of feeling like it's clean without me having to do much to wash it down every time. And as a teacher and a practitioner at both heated and unheated studios, it's very versatile. It doesn't take long to dry. And so you can do a heated and then a non-heated class and not have a slippery wet mat. And also in a hot yoga class where you're sweating and it's getting wet, it's stable and you don't need to put another mat on top of it or pre-wet it down. So it's a really great transition mat for all different types of yoga. Find a mat that works well for you. It does make a difference. It seems like we've come a long way of making our props in our yoga practice really important, and they can be expensive. But at the end of the day, they can make a difference. A yoga mat that feels like you're practicing with something that's clean and sanitary, that doesn't smell or carry odors, that is stable when you practice on it, and helpful in your body and joints. On a hard floor, those are all really important things. And I think this mat covers that really well. And in general, get to your mat, right? Even if you don't have a mat, get to your metaphorical mat. It's really, I took 3 years off doing much yoga, and it did adversely affect my mental and my physical state. So get on your mat. What else would I like to share? I really do believe that all yoga is good yoga. I think that, like in other areas of the world, we as humans can get into our groups and tend to really congregate around one idea or one, in the sense of yoga, one type of yoga or one practice of yoga or one studio or one teacher and these things. And I think it's really important to really embrace all yoga is good yoga. Try it all out. There's no destination. You're never going to get to the end of something. Keep practicing, and your body and your needs change over time, and to be really open and comfortable with that. And you might your needs in what you're practicing and what you're doing in your practice might change over time, and be really welcoming and embracing of that and not push it. Yeah, thank you. I love your mat.